Hello viewers, my name is Victor, the founder of Victor Computer World. Without wasting much of our time, I have come here to teach you on the simple use of Office Word 2007. Yes, for us to start, let's quickly go to the Start menu, All Programs. Then you go to Microsoft Office, Microsoft Office Word 2007. Yes, here in our topic, we have start up the Word environment, which I've just done now. Create and save a document, which we are about to do. Open an existing document, existing file. Open, work in the Word environment, which I'm about to do. Then preview and print a document. So now let's start with creating the document. Here I go. I am typing. On this page. You see, we have created a document. Now to save, we go to this Microsoft Office button, click on Save As, click on Word Document. Then enter the name at which we want to use to save the file. Victor. Click Save. Yes, the system has found out that there is already existing Victor on this computer. So you just click Replace if you like, or save with different name, or merge changes into existing file, which is not proper. So I select Replace existing file. Click OK. The next one is saving inside, creating a folder while you are saving. Go to simply Save As, Word Document. Then you see new folder. Click on it and type Victor folder. Then you click, you double click the folder. Then you click Save. So you've created a folder right inside my document while you're trying to save from your page. Instead of going through this process by doing it this way, you right click, then click on new and folder. You see, it's going to take you time. So the best thing for you to do is just do it the way I initially did it, in order not to waste your time. Then the next one is open an existing file. Yes. How do we do that? You do that by simply going to the Microsoft Office button. But first of all, let's close the document you have right here. Yes. So let us now open the existing file. Office button. You hit the existing. You can still go through this very point, but I want to use this place. Let me use one of these files already on this system. Select this one. Okay, save file could not be found. Maybe it was saved in a flash. And let's choose this one. Good. There we go. So this is all about opening an existing file. Now the next one is printing and previewing. Yes, it's very, very important for us to know how to print. Preview before we print. Now let's go to Office button, print preview. You see, the essence of doing this print preview is for you to be sure that what you want to print is in the page, so that not when you print, some part of the document will be cut off. That is the essence of previewing before you print. And you can also print directly from here, or you close and then go back to the Office button, go back to print, then click on print. So for example, if you have so many printers, and maybe like for example this is the default printer, that was why we are seeing this green and a dotted white line on this printer. So all you need to do is, if you don't want to use this printer, you can come here and select. right? You can come here and select, or if you don't want to, you can simply use the default printer. Then next thing to do here is not just all about selecting printer and saying okay. Now you have all. For example, if you want to print the entire page, assuming we have about 20 pages, when you click on all, click OK, it will print the entire 20 pages. Then if you want one page, 10 copies, multiply by 20, you know how much it's going to give us. Yeah, that is 200 copies. So you just press 10. So as page 1 is printing, it will print alongside with it, alongside 9 more copies to the first one, making it 10. Then if you don't want to print all, maybe current, this very page we are in now, you can click on current, then enter the number of copies you want to print on the current page. Then if it's pages by pages, maybe, for example, so as I've earlier said, and make changes to a document, yes. For a better and faster understanding and learning of this, instead of coming to create a whole lot of documents, which will make this video boring, let's quickly go to the existing files and make use of it. I have a series of files here. Let me choose this one. So the next thing you're going to do now is finding and replacing a text. Yes, on the home tab, which we are into, in the editing group, which is under here, you see find and replace. Click on find. Now maybe you're looking for a particular way to change. For example, here we have stock, here we have the manager, we have the manager, we have the stock, broken, firm. Now I want to change this managing director. Fine. Managing, or no, let me use I hereby, or let me just type hereby, then click find next. You see it has located hereby. I typed hereby here. Now the next thing is replace. Let me type it hereby. You can either say replace all, assuming there are so many hereby on this document, even if it's 100 pages and you have hereby in each of the documents. When you click on replace all, it automatically replace all the hereby with thereby. But I don't want to do that. I click on replace only. You see, it has changed to thereby. So that is all about finding and replacing a text or a document or a word, not a document, because a document is the entire page. Let me just say a word. So I close. The next one we are going to talk about is quick format, or quickly format text and paragraph. Yes, this area is a very important and essential aspect of this tutorial. Microsoft Word is simple. Now I want to format these tests. Now when I talk of format, we have so many things that has to do with formatting of a text. You can, for example, I want to make this text bold. For me to achieve that, you can't just go to bold. If you go to bold, there will be no effect, you see, except if you bring the cursor close to one of the tests, and the effect only take place only to this test that you have the cursor blinking. See, that is okay. Let me bring it inside. You see, only these tests. watch my screen. This is undo button. I want to undo this undo button. Assuming you did something, maybe it was wrong and you don't know what to do, you just go to undo button and click on undo button to take it back to the former shape or the former way it was before. So what do? You highlight the entire text. Yes, then go to bold. You see, you can put italic, you can put underline, you can as well color. You can as well color the text. You see. So these are many ways we can format a text. Are you following? Yes, I know that you're following. So you may not worry too much because the manual will be there to give you more assistance as far as understanding this class is concerned. Yeah, this video is just like a teacher, just giving you the basics of Office Word 2007. And when you master this one I'm teaching here, it will not equip you more to go to the advanced aspect of this Office Word 2007. Yes, because it's all about office productivity. Good. Then the next one is how to change the character look, or yes, change the look of a character. Okay. For example, highlight. This is the root. You must highlight if you must achieve anything as far as formatting, editing, or apply any effect on your text is concerned. You must apply. That is the rule. If you don't follow the rule, the system will just be looking at you. The only thing that will take effect is where the document, the only text or word that will take the changes will take effect on is where the cursor is blinking. But if you want the entire document to accept the effect that will be applied on it, you have to follow the rules by highlighting the entire document. Now we have the Algerian. You see, we have the time Middleman. It has already appeared. Just press enter. You see, we have the Calibra. See, this is the former shape it was before. We have the bookmark style. We have the Aharoni. Yes. So we have so many text formats. Yes. Another one is changing the look of a paragraph. Yes. I want to change the look of this paragraph here. And I think I have to open another document that has no table for a better understanding. Watch your screen, what I'm demonstrating. Go to the Office button and now report. Good. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. Now I want to change the look of this paragraph. You can manually change this by going to this place, this hanging indent, or at the ruler portion, because this place is called the ruler portion. You drag, you see. Yes, we've changed the position of the paragraph. The next one is finding a text with the same formatting style. Yes, how do you find it? Maybe in this document now, or let me assume I have more other documents here, but we only have one page, and I want to find the paragraph that are similar. It's simple. Go under the Home tab in the editing group, come to select. Now click on this. You see the system has automatically selected the files that had similar format. Right? Yes. So this is all about format. Now the next one I'm going to show you is aligning a paragraph. Yes. How do we align a paragraph? You have to follow the rules. But remember, when I went to the this very place, selecting a text with similar formatting, I did not highlight. Yes, because that one has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with highlighting. You see that you saw that when I clicked on it, it automatically highlighted the text, showing you the paragraph that has similar format. So now I want to align these paragraphs. Now, how do you align? Still under the home tab in the paragraph group, we have the justify. You see how the document is now. You see how it's aligned professionally. You see, this is right, align right. This is align center. This is for center, and this is for left. So, but if you want to get a professional look of your document, now for example, I want this text to have a professional look. I hold down the control key on my keyboard, go to justify. So this text now has a professional alignment, making the text look standard and professional. Or maybe you have a proposal or a letter, and you want your the heading or the topic of your proposal or letter to be at the center. Instead of wasting your time using the space bar, just highlight the text or place the cursor at the beginning of the text or the paragraph or the line, come to center. You see, it's simple. So these are one of the ways we can align our paragraph, right? So that is all about aligning a paragraph. So the next one we are going to look upon now is adding border to a document. How do we add border? It's simple. Still under the home tab and under the home tab in the paragraph group, come to this place, border and shading. We have the borders here. I have the page border, I have the shading. Now, I want to add a border to this very document. Select this one. No, this is under style. That is if you want to use style. But I want to use art instead of style. You see? Okay. Yes, I've added border to this text. Let me repeat it again. Let me go to the undo button. Undo. I go back. Border and shading. Page border. Click. You see. So this is for border and shading. The next one we are going to look into is presenting information in a column. How do you do that? We first of all highlight the text. Control A. You can use Control on your keyboard. Yes, hold down the Control key, press the A so that you highlight the entire text. We go to column, to column. You see, I have presented this information in columns. Okay, undo button. Let me use this very place just to demonstrate. Two columns. See, the paragraph is divided into two. Let me read. The firm has a target which was reached during the year 2009. We had so many clients that made transactions with us because some people will say it will scatter the information. No, computer is so intelligent to keep things the way it will be easy for you to understand. During the year, in our record, we had 2,000 clients, and the following are some of the organization. So this is how we can, or this is how we present information in columns. Okay, go to undo button. And the next one is present information in a table. Yes. Now let's go to down page. Go to insert. You can see table. This is already automatic, already made table for you. Yes. You click on it. Now ask me, assuming you want more than this table, it's simple. All you need to do is bring your cursor here, press enter, come down again, press enter. Or let's go back again so that we don't get confused, because the table was divided when I inserted it. Undo. Okay. Good. So go to insert, go to table. So now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. 9 rows and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 8 rows and 10 columns. Yes. That is what we have here. Now, assuming you want to have more table than this, it's simple. Bring your cursor here, click add, click add, click add. Or, let's go back to the undo so we don't get confused. Still on insert, table, insert table. Now I can say 15 row, 15 column, rather, and 10 row. Okay, you see, it has automatically appeared. So this is how to insert a table. The next one is styles. Maybe the style of table you want. See? So with this table styles, now you can select the style you want, or the style you want your table to look like. Yeah, so that is all about inserting a table. So another one is let's go to the undo button. Under the layout, I still want to show you many more ways you can insert a table outside the two steps we used before, outside using this method or insert. I mean, another way you can insert additional table from the existing one. The layout, you see, insert below, insert left. Inserting table this side, insert right. You see, it's moving towards the right side. Insert below, it's going down. So these are ways you can insert more table to the existing one. Now, how what they call the merge cells here. And how do you merge? If you need to highlight the table first, come to merge cell, click on it. You see, it has a merged table. There are still other ways you can clean a table. You can use here eraser to clean, but it's going to take you much time than expected. So the best thing for you to do is under the layout, click on the table, and let's first of all drop their cleaner for them. Let's drop their cleaner. Okay. Have to highlight. Click on merge. At least to save you time from using the eraser to clean. You only use the eraser if you are trying to clean only a single line. Then The next one is going to be how to split cells. Number of cells to split, number of columns 58. Or let me write the number of cells to split 10. 10. You see, it has splitted 10 cells. Good. Now I want to split the table this time. Now we are done with merge cell, we've done with split cell. Now I want to go into split table. If you look at this very sign here, see that you will see a divided rectangle. So click on it. See that the cell has been splitted into two. And the place that it will take effect is where the cursor is blinking. Yes. Okay, I want it to split from here. You see. So this we've now come to the end of inserting a table, adding more table to the existing one, merge cell, split cell, and split cell and the split table. The next one we are going to go into is the mathematical aspect of a table. Okay, so let's go to the undo button or delete table. Instead of going to undo, clicking the undo, wasting our time. You see, it's doing one by one. Just come to delete table, and that solves the problem. Right? Now I want to insert another table so that we'll continue with our class, our study. The next one we want to go into is total a column of a table in value. Or to total the number of or numbers in a table. Now, it's simple. Let's do it this way. Let me match this place. I want to make an invoice now. And the user needs to come in. So whatever I'm doing here is part of learning. Watch your screen. I'm making use of both the eraser and the merge cell. First of all, before you make use of the other one, the merge cell, drop the eraser first. Back to layout. Merge cell. Merge cell. You see what I'm doing? Good. Now I want to make little invoice here. Undo button. Or let me use the merge. It's faster doing it this way. It's faster doing it this way. Don't necessarily need to shout, but for you to pick from what I'm doing right here on the screen. So let me arrange the table. I have the serial. Let me assume that this is a receipt or an invoice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Description. Let me say enter 8. Enter 8. You see how I jump from layout and design to home tab. You see that all of them work together. So as you know, description is the goods I want to buy. Laptop. Desktop. Palm top. Then notebook. Good. There's the quantity. QTY. Now the amount. So the quantity is 2, 3, 4, and 5. Or let me just use 1. So what I'm doing, let's put the total here. So 200, 500, 600, and then 800. So now we've partially designed a kind of table or little invoice. So now we place our total here. This is where our total is. Now for us to get the value of what we've just entered here, you go to formula. Don't change anything, don't click anything, just click OK. You see that the computer has automatically given you the sum or the amount that is entered here, the total amount that is entered here. Okay?